Texting. We are back. Segment 3 here in the mid-sack. The redoubtable himself, Tom Izzo. Highly questionable, Arjun Manacho. Welcome back to IDD. For those of you that know, I don't disagree. For those of you who have just discovered. Anyway, it is a Tokum Tuesday, Tipping Back Tuesday. We are in the 9th inning, Game 7 NLCS. The Snakes have a 4-2 lead with a runner on first, looking to put these guys down. And I don't know if you were watching at home, but if you saw the last half inning, Ginkle time. Not to be confused with Finkel.
Oh, he's at the cutout.
Finkel.
Oh, he's running. Let him run. He had the base stolen.
Unlike Finkel, Ginkle brought it. And he ain't blaming that dickhead Dan Marino. Ginkle was painting. It's like Ginkle's paint service.
His breaking ball was falling off the table.
Yep. Ginkle's paint service.
He struck out the side in the bottom of the 8th inning.
Yep. We never go outside the lines. That's their motto. Ginkle's paint service. Anyway, this kid, 23 years old, whatever he is, comes in and mows down the Phillies.
I don't know if that guy was young.
Well, wherever he was, he mowed them down.
He did.
In a big spot. And did they try to steal again? This poor bastard.
Dude, no, I mean, the thing about tonight is they're running as soon as they get on base.
They're being aggressive.
They're trying to take second.
They're trying to take it. They're not waiting for Philly to hand it to them. They're going out there to take it. Like that men's hockey team. They go out there and take it. And they took it. That's what these guys are trying to do.
Man. Take it.
Take it. Their time is done. I'm sick and tired. And what a good team the Phillies have.
Hard time.
Screw them.
Struck him out.
Damn, that was filthy too. And the Phillies have more mullets or fake mullets, whatever he's calling them, than any baseball team in recent memory. They've got like 5 guys with these.
And it's all like sweat-ridden.
Yeah.
Looks like a rat's been pissing all over.
Not quite the glistening manes we'd like to. You know, when you think of a glistening mane, you think of your woman on top. That's a glistening mane.
I mean, I guess they do kind of look like badasses, but
do they?
Maybe just dirty people.
They look like guys that just don't care. Like, just don't care.
I mean, that is a baseball player. All they care about is ball, man. They just
just
ball players.
And the hair gives them. You know what the hair gives them? It gives them a.
That's what we used to call ball players.
Oh, Jesus.
Corbin Carroll's had a great night. Yeah. 3 for 3.
Of course, he has to keep fixing his hair after every pitch.
3 for 3 with a sac fly.
Put the shit in a ponytail.
That was really big.
Every fucking pitch, dude. He's like, my locks. But he's doing it with a glove. See, and there's a guy on first with the same. They say they're everywhere.
Harper.
Changed the name from the Phillies to the Mullets.
Look at this guy with the, I mean, he's got the tight beard line. Yeah. Just very well kept.
Yes. 2 outs, 1-1 count.
Corbin Carroll against
Strom.
Matt Strom.
Matt hair blowing in the wind.
Corbin Carroll is the rookie of the year in the National League.
That thing is that's a mop, not a mullet.
Yeah, that is a mop.
You wash your floor with this thing, right? The fucking ridiculous.
You wouldn't wash your floor.
No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't wash your trash can. Anyway, segment 3. Obviously, we're going to finish out the game. Want to get his 2 cents on the Belichick mysterious contract extension and his thoughts from a New York perspective on what this is or what this could mean. And then we're that's it. That guy tried to steal 3 fucking times. This poor bastard for the Diamondbacks. Fucking zing.
Perdomo.
Fucking. So we're bottom of the 9th?
Bottom of the 9th.
Right,
the Phils have the bottom of their lineup coming up.
So 7, 8, 9?
7, 8, 9.
Well, if they're going to do it, they're going to do it.
Paul Sewald, who...
I think I feel about her. She's too young. But still.
Yeah, I mean, she's gorgeous, but what is she, like 20?
She looks 12 there.
I mean, I like her music.
I like her voice. And she throws a temper tantrum. See, she looks mean right there. Mean. Anyway, So while we're waiting for a commercial here, well, they're coming up. As most of you know, from in the midst of my preparation for Harry Carey on Sunday, quietly Robert Kraft and Mr. Belichick, Mr. Bellapuke, one of our subscribers, Steve Linkos, Mr. Bellapuke. That's anyone I like, Bellapuke. Quietly did this lucrative was the word extension. And now what the hell that means, that lucrative, I don't know how that.
They did it Sunday?
They did it in the off season. After Matt Patricia and Joe Judge, I guess, well, sometime between the draft.
Why wasn't this reported on?
Better question. Why was it reported on when it was reported on? Timing of that was eerie. People are calling for his head. The Lions are at the gate. Mm-hmm. Even his backers are running for cover. And all of a sudden, and again, the Boston media asked that question, and it's a valid one. Why now? Belichick has never revealed his contract.
He called it out?
His sources, I guess. They said it came from his camp. The Patriots didn't release that statement.
So Bill's team let it out?
Well, I'm sure he's a head coach. He's probably got a team.
No, I understand, but why would his team let it out?
Maybe his agent said, look, man, you should do something. I don't know. Now, Belichick's the kind of person that would do that.
Couldn't have lied.
He's not lying. They're not lying. And by the way, he didn't refute it. So normally if something comes out that's not...
Why would they sign an extension and not tell anybody, though? That doesn't make
Belichick
sense.
has never divulged his contract, and the Patriots, they have an agreement not to do that. Like, if he wants it out, he'll do it, but the Pats, he has to Pats, I don't want anyone to know what I make. It's not for them to know. And Kraft agreed to that. Now, again, you can look it up if you want, and you can find out what he makes. There's a way to do it. But they've never made that public. You know what every other coach in the league makes. And the team will tell you. The Patriots are the one team that didn't do that. And that was because of Bill's request. But now, all of a sudden, for the first time, this gets out. The timing of that is very, very, very interesting, given he's on the hot seat. And Kraft expressed in the offseason he was expecting to make the playoffs this year. And then all of a sudden, look what happens on Sunday. He totally outcoaches this guy. Mac Jones suddenly is in an offense that's running. Demario Douglas is getting targeted. All these dogs and cats living together. Mass hysteria. All of a sudden, it all fucking changed. When everyone started calling for his head. Mm-hmm. And Kraft had said, look, playoffs are bust. So clearly after the Raider game, they had a conversation. Or another one, he went down or he called him in his office, just so you understand me, this fucking contract, I can rip this up at any time. And by the way, that's the thing that since my panic attack on Sunday, there's been a few people in the media go, look, we don't know what that contract entails. Because in every contract, there are stipulations. Like, if this happens, this is null and void. If this happens, this doesn't occur. Okay, whether it's a year, whether it's a salary bump or a decrease. Like, for example, if you miss the fucking playoffs again.
That's not in contracts.
How do you know?
They don't put stuff like that.
If it's a year-to-year deal, I'm not saying fireable per se, but maybe he loses money.
Give you bonuses for it.
Depending on the severity, it can lead to up to termination.
No.
It's a pro contract. It's a coaching contract. You don't know what it means.
They don't put that in contracts.
Why not? Because they don't tell you what's fireable, like what violation that could lead to termination. Yes, they do.
Yeah, behavior-wise, but not making the playoffs, they can't put that in your contract as fireable.
Why not?
They don't do that.
How do you know?
Have you ever heard of that in the contract?
No, but I know that's why people get fired. They fail to make the playoffs. It seems to happen all the time.
Right. So they don't.
So I'm wondering, is it actually in writing?
They don't need to put it in the contract. That's performance.
That doesn't mean it's not. Well, that's performance-based.
Right.
That performance-based stuff is in the contract.
Not like if you don't make the playoffs, we'll fire you. The expectations are that
we don't know what is written or not in there. We just know that when guys miss the playoffs, they get fired all the time. And yes, it could be that's the unwritten rule.
That'd be interesting.
I'm just saying, it happens all the time, and there's never a pushback. They're done and they're gone, and that's it. So, because it's the owner. The owner can make up all kinds of shit. The owner can fire you for fucking pissing in the wrong toilet. Right. Okay? And get away with it. Why? He's a billionaire. Okay? He's got the best lawyers in the world. He can fucking find a way to get around that. Oh, it wasn't the first time I told him. So, trust me. But the thing is, the timing of this is very interesting. But then all of a sudden, the team and the coach respond the way they did on Sunday against that team that had owned them for quite a while. I'm wondering, if they win in Miami this weekend, and that's a big if because I don't think they're gonna. But if they did, then we have to revisit this. Because all of a sudden, because for them to do that, they're going to have to look like the team that I was saying they could look like before the season started. And I'm not that smart.
They're going to have to score.
Well, they scored 29 on a better defense. Yeah. They scored 29. It was a season high. And Buffalo's D is a lot better than Miami's. I know that. So, just saying. In any event, we have one out, right? One out, nobody on. 2-2 to Marsh. Seawald.
Ex-Met.
Seawald is on the mound.
Paul Seawald.
Paul Seawald.
2-2. Oh. Man, that ball seemed deep.
2 outs.
Wow.
Nobody on.
Number 9 hole.
9 hole.
9 hole coming up.
Talk about in a hole.
Are they pinch hitting or are they going to... They got some pesky guy that can get on.
I think we can both agree. If you're going to be in a hole, you don't want to be in the 9th hole.
Do they have
it's almost like the 9th gate.
Do they have a pesky guy they can send up there just to get on? All you need is a base runner right now. And then Kyle Schwarber comes up.
Yeah, you got to get a guy
Kyle
on base.
Kyle Schwarber comes up with the
guy on base
as the tying rain.
I think you walk him. I think you walk him.
You might.
You walk him. You don't give him one swing.
Well, God.
Because you still have 2 outs. You haven't played any base.
I know, but if you walk him, Trey Turner could hit a home run to walk you off.
Well, you're going to have to pitch to one of them.
I think you got to pitch to him.
How about you pitch to this guy? And then this fucking thing right now.
That's the point. That's the point. This guy, Jake Cave.
Make sure the 9th hole is an open one at the cemetery.
His name could become Cave In. Jake Cave In.
Not to be confused with Papers, Roach Clip, something. We have to come up with that last
Papers,
part.
Roach Clip, Metamucil.
You said, what was it?
Papers, Roach Clip, Puff and Smoke.
Again, this third.
Papers, Roach Clip,
It's
Puff
all about the third name. He's either going to throw it over as a home run or it's going to be a strikeout.
Puff and Smoke isn't good?
I don't think you'd have 2 P's in there. Like with your, I'll tell you what. That. What did you say?
Trying to have
multiple P's. That Donnybrook one that you came up with. Where you had me,
really my friend.
Estamante.
My friend was like, my friend at the weekend. He goes, "What's that thing you said? Like, Don?" I was like, Dinesta Esteban.
It's gotta be
Esteves.
Yeah, something like that.
I think I said
Broth and Wise.
Dinesta
Brothenheimer.
Dinesta Esteban Bruckenheim. Some shit.
Bruckenstegen.
Bruckenschnitzel.
Again, this is not this funny, but if you understand the impact that Donnie Brooks has had in our life, you can see this is the influence.
Donatello,
Delizzi.
Donatello.
Escuchamame.
Erectorius. Erectorius. Oh. Papa.
Oh, he's jogging into it. It's it.
Wow.
Wow. Should we call Joel and make sure he's not on a cliff right now?
Wow.
Or a bridge or something? Joel, get off the toilet. Stop. Take off the news. Stop. The Phillies.
That's not funny.
Dude, the Eagles are 6-1, Joel. There's hope. There's hope.
Don't say that.
I could not.
Dear God.
We had this thing called jumping off the Tobin. There's a bridge in Boston called the Tobin Bridge, where if you fell from it, you would surely die. And whenever the red sign was blowing, oh, they're on the Tobin right now. Get them off the Tobin. Check the Tobin! And by the way, this was a joke that was passed down through generations. Like our grandparents would say it, like, somebody better get out of the Tobin Bridge tonight. Like I remember my grandmother saying that.
Holy.
Oh.
What does that say?
What? Fard?
I don't know what that says.
Farted?
Dude, yeah, man. This team
What a
came
win.
into Philly. They won 2 in a row in Philly.
The Snakes.
2 in a row
The
in Philly.
Snakes. Snatching victory from the jaws of defeat. The Snakes. Who beat
That
you?
place is silent.
Who took you out? Snakes. The fucking Snakes did it. You're like, Snakes?
And Carroll had an outstanding game. And this Philly offense shut down by this pitching staff.
Dude, that dude who was pitching in the 8th inning, Gingle, fucking filthy. That was a middle reliever?
No, that was their setup man. That was their 8th inning guy.
Their 8th inning guy, middle reliever.
No.
I forgot, there's the middle reliever, there's the 8th inning guy.
Yeah.
And there's the closer.
Dude, 8th inning guy is not a middle reliever.
Why not?
He's better than a middle
Could you not pitch him before the 8th inning?
No, he's the 8th inning guy.
What if he went 7-8? You haven't seen those guys do that before? Give him 2 innings, get to the closer?
It's still like,
The Red Sox had a ton of guys like
no,
that a
I
couple years
understand
ago.
what you're saying, that like, it's technically middle relief, but like,
Yeah.
he's a little more top tier on the pen. I think he actually did give
He
them
could be
5.
your number one
I
middle
think
reliever.
I think he gave them 5 outs.
So he almost went 2 innings. I'm saying the Red Sox had guys like that. Like a ton of them because their starting pitching sucked. And when they made that run to the championship, conference championship, that's how they did it. They didn't have one ace on the staff.
I know, well,
Their middle relievers are ridiculous.
We signed David Robertson this year to be our 8th inning guy because we had Diaz.
Yeah.
But then once Diaz got hurt, the 8th inning guy became the 9th inning guy.
This kid, Onions, got the 4th run.
We did it. We did it. All I can say.
You guys were down 2-0. You came here facing elimination against a team that just doesn't lose on this field. How did you get to this celebration?
Just believing in each other, believing in our guys. We have, we know what we have in that clubhouse and it's special. So, we've known it all year. And, man, just to be at this point, like, it's unbelievable.
You were 2 of 19 just a few nights
Very-
ago.
He doesn't sound like a 23-year-old kid, does he?
You could see you were wearing it.
He's very like composed,
Yes, he is.
Broke in a couple of runs. How did you get from
Could
there
be
to
scary for the Rangers.
almost like
Just
too
sticking
chill.
with it.
Like, yeah.
Just
Understands the job isn't done yet.
never give up on yourself.
Thankful to be where he is, but knows it's not over yet.
Baseball. At the end of the day, things happen. Things don't go your way, but it's having the same intensity and same process. That allowed me to have today happen.
You guys had a rough July. You lost 9 in a row in August. Could you have imagined this celebration back then?
Yeah, there were definitely some dark days there. Some long nights. For all of us, for players and coaches, just wanting to find a way to get the job done.
The Mets went out there late in the year and smacked them around. That's when they were on their bad streak.
How impressed were you
He's
by
way
Brandon
too fucking
Vaughn
mature
tonight
for
and
this.
rebuilt bullpen?
This might be the best post game I've ever fucking seen in my life. This fucking kid's saying everything right.
It's night and day. It's hard to say express how much they do for us, but we're just trying to go out there as an offense and kind of back up the energy they're giving us.
Go celebrate.
Oh my
Congratulations.
God. Who the fuck is that? Well, they yank him out of the
Oh, look,
80s?
Kevin,
they got Ginkle.
Dude, that was the classic. I'm just happy to be here. Hope I can help the
Hey,
ball.
look, they got Ginkle.
Kevin, this
I just want to give it my best shot.
practical matters
And the
didn't
good
exist
Lord
a few
willing,
months ago.
Things will
Look,
work
this is
out.
Ginkle.
This was that fucking interview.
This is Ginkle.
I don't know. Honestly, I wish I had answers right now. I think this team battles. I said it in a presser the other day. We find different ways to win games.
Every
we
cliche.
We pitch, we play defense, we run the
Talking
bases.
about drinking the fucking Kool-Aid.
And when it was my spot to come in, I tried to do the best I could, and I did that. So
Literally.
I'm happy. That's a really good play.
Got to take them one day at a time.
Really, really good club over there.
Hey, one day at a time.
They made it really
Hey,
hard for
it's a
me.
marathon, not a sprint.
Postseason appearances for you this fall.
Hey, you get knocked down, you got to get back up.
Including that gauntlet
8 postseason
How did you try
outings this year. Hasn't given up a run yet.
Turner and Harper?
So, coming in with runners on base, I knew with Turner, he's going to be aggressive. I feel like when they got runners on base, they're typically aggressive. So, try and use that, against them. And facing Harper too, you know, you just got to make quality pitches. You know, even if it's off the end of the bat, it's.
No, I mowed that fucker, Dad. I got no chin. I looked at him like, hit this bitch. None of that. No. You know, I got to make a couple pitches here. Hope I get lucky. Maybe he's off on his swing, his timing. Fucking give me, what the fuck is this?
This is Derek Jeter school of interview.
This is the Tom Brady school of humble.
What does it mean to you tonight?
Incredible. Every single person in this organization has gotten us here.
You can't make this up.
You know, coaches, trainers, like all our minor league people,
Oh my
they all
God.
have had a hand in this, and it's just special. I'm going to the World Series. Insane.
Congratulations.
Oh my fucking God. Talk about passing the test. Holy fuck. I wish you could have heard that.
It might have.
Oh my fucking God. Yeah, just happy to be here. Hope I can help the ball club.
Snakes alive.
Lucky enough I got a uniform, man. I'm blessed. I'm blessed.
Snakes. Oh, look at the Philly fans crying. Oh,
Every member of this organization helped get us here.
damn, Phillies fans are hating this.
This is the worst part about it. It's a fuck you, Philly. It's a fuck you, Philly fest. Yeah, you know, they're so good over there. We're just lucky we made one more play. Just fucking grinding the knife. Just fucking jamming.
Just keep saying nice
yeah,
things.
yeah,
I mean,
it's
man,
so-
look,
it's so
look,
fucking
that
good.
lineup, to get through that lineup, they made it tough. But it
I don't
struck
even know
out.
how we made contact. Some of those pitches. Some of these guys, I don't know. They're so damn good. I'm just lucky. I'm lucky I saw one of them.
All right, it's over. Diamondbacks, Rangers.
Congratulations to the Diamondbacks.
Who called that at the beginning of this year? Diamondbacks, Rangers.
No one at the Dago Bar, I can tell you that right now. No one in Dago Bar or at the Dago Bar called this.
Nor the Dagas, not the Dagas, nor the Bucks.
No. Anyway, we'll be back Friday night. Our pick segment, we review our picks for the week, give you our picks for week 8. I don't know what happened. There was some, we'll go over this Friday night. But
Did we do bad?
I think we did, because there were some shockers. There were some shockers.
Yeah, man, what are you supposed to do with
I don't know. This is the league this year. It's fucked up, man. I love it because that's what makes it fun. But wow, it's hard to pick. You don't fucking know. We'll discuss it on Friday night. You don't fucking know.
I mean, Vegas pooping the bet against the Bears, not a surprise.
We will beat it back on Friday night. We will have Betty. We will have Jobu. We will have Yoda, and together.
Are there any games on Friday night?
Of course there are. It's always called. And there'll be NBA games on Friday night.
Well, the Knicks and the Celtics play
Tomorrow night, 7 o'clock on ESPN.
Celtics are probably going
It'll
to.
be. It's in New York. Should be a hell of a game. So looking forward to that. But again, you guys enjoy the basketball is back. Enjoy we have a World Series now, NHL hockey. Bruins are winning 3-0. We didn't forget about you. 3-0 in the third. Looking to go 6-0 out of the gate. But we'll talk more about that on Friday. Until then, tomorrow's Wet My Whistle Wednesday. We're going to push through. And we'll see you on Friday night. We were Doubtable One himself, not questionable one. See you on the other side, soldiers.
Push through.
Push through. Push forward.